Try that again. Now that I've moved this line this way, it coming straight off of the reg is kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm thinking putting the 90 back on because I'm an idiot. So let's put that 90 back on. And I don't know how much slack you're supposed to give yourself for these things, because well, I've never made one before, so. But I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh boy. So I usually just let YouTube play in the background while I putz around in the garage and do stuff. And there we go. Gotta have my tongue out just right to get this thing fucking threaded in. Okay, there's that one. Okay, now the next one. What I should do is grab some tie straps, just to give me some wiggle room. And I don't have the correct AN fitting to go from 8, do I? No. No, I don't. That's 6, right? Yeah, that's 6. Okay, well, I think that's what I'm waiting for on Amazon. At one point, between me and the neighbor, the Amazon delivery guy was here about every day. It's hilarious. Like, I've never seen anything in my life like that. There, now we're back to where we started. Where'd my creeper go? There it is. So, oh, I love my creeper. Okay, so we're gonna do one line at a time, I guess. So I'm not. You know, it'd be smart is if I grabbed some tie straps with me and just temporarily tie strapped it wherever I can to get the lengths. That would make sense, eh? Okay, well, that didn't sound good. Now, do I make the jump here? I think I should make the jump here, because then in front of this cross member here, and then turn it. Okay, so then I'm gonna need some more fuel line. Really interested to see how this is going to turn out. So I was talking about YouTube earlier, and you know, I've tried to make YouTube videos in the past, and it didn't really work out that well. And I was talking to Kyle, and he said that when he first started, he couldn't speak into the camera either, and he had to do voiceovers. So, you know, maybe this video you might hear my real voice, you might hear a voiceover. So, as much as I want to put a bunch of holes in my car, I don't really want to, but I'm going to grab some cable clamps and tie it up right there. Look. Okay. Oh, where's my clamps? All right. Just kidding, who just put those down there? Now I did save the bolts that came out of there. These look kind of rough, eh? So I bought this whole bin thing here from Worth, and it was like $500 with all the bolts. It was kind of good, I guess. Yeah, so, oh, that's metric, you dummy, Jesse. No, is that it? 9/16, really? Yeah, it's ½ inch, dummy. Okay, so yeah, I bought that thing from Worth for $500 with all the bolts, shipped from Worth, and yeah, it seems to be quite the little prize. I mean, I checked locally, like at Greg's and shit, they wanted huge money. They wanted like crazy money. for you know, like half the hardware was like like $1,000. Okay, so are we going to be able to get something in here? I think so. Okay. That feels pretty good. I bet you. No. Bet you these all the same, aren't they? Okay. Okay, so my little drawing here, pump to regulator, pumped filter to regulator, out of the regulator. Okay, so and of course the nice thing about this is oh yes, the fittings I need have not arrived yet. So I need a fitting that goes from regulator to an 8N fitting. And my return is right there. So I'll be running these at the same time, which makes sense as far as running them. I wish I had the right fitting here. So let's put it on there and investigate what we're doing. Come on, you fuck. Yeah, so back to this eye thing. I started this in mid-December. Okay, so my turbo exhaust is going to come through here. All right. So I'm thinking I bring the fuck. If I bring the lines down here, where can I hide it? Can I sneak it through this bloody mount? I don't like that idea. That's tranny. Okay, so tranny. There's my rag right there. my tranny, or my turbo, my exhaust from the turbo is going to come right through here to join up here to the factory exhaust, because we're not doing a side mount, which would be a lot easier, but a lot louder. Oh. Well, let's take a travel down here. Oh God. You know, it used to be when I had this thing up on jacks, you would never come under here as much as I do now. But now that I have this jack system, it's way cooler. Oh boy. So, how am I going to get the fuel line all the way down here without fucking melting it? So I bring it on the outside of the rail and then bring it across here. I think that's my way to go. Because then I'm far enough away. Okay, so let's try again. Okay. Let's just shove a bunch of pipe up here. I feel like Pug One. Anybody ever watch that guy? He's an idiot. But watching it was like watching a car accident. You just got to keep on watching. You never know what's going to happen next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire all this pipe up here, red line. Yeah, okay, so I was talking about starting this in December. So in November, in the early fall, I was coming home from the racetrack, and I used to have a carbureted 383 in here, and we were coming back from the racetrack in Rimby because we were watching Boosted Lifestyle at the track, who wonder if I can get up there. What's in here? No, there's no room there. Okay, so yeah, so we're coming back from the racetrack. I had an issue with the motor, not a big issue, and I decided, you know what, we're gonna stuff a 6-liter in this thing. And sure as hell, I had a 6-liter that I kind of built as a project a year or two beforehand with my son, and yeah, so here we are. So I just pulled all this up to pull it all down again. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, so yeah, I decided one day that I'm going to build this 6-liter, and so I go home, I yank the motor out, I put it up for sale, I sell it like the next day. So now I got this car, no motor in it. What do? Started talking to Kyle, who's an awesome guy, in Tokyo out of Fort Mac, And I end up talking to them. And I start buying parts. So here I am, ordering parts like a madman. And so I'm buying parts, and buying parts like crazy, you know, ordering stuff from like Summit and ITC out in Tennessee, which is, I don't know if you guys ever order stuff from there, but they're awesome. They make really nice stuff. And me being in Canada, it's not, shipping is okay, but okay, so, ow, fuck, that felt great. Okay, so, where can I, let's just jam that in there for now. Won't go there. I didn't realize there's a pinch point there. Now let's check. You know, I wish there was somebody else here to help me. Ugh! Like, I don't know, my son. Okay, so and of course we got fucking something cross-threaded here. Give me 1 second here. Go down and oh. There we go. Ooh. Is that a winner? Okay, so bet you those GM ones, or the, yeah, those GM ones aren't going to work, are they? Oh, so we need to get the other gun and those little tap-ons. Now, not going to be long enough. No, not going to be long enough. And these are 1/4 by 1s. Yeah, that'll work. I bet you these. Fuck. My life story. Oh, 1/4. Oh, these are my 1s. Right there. No one said I was overly bright. So, yeah, here we are. Where is my screw gun? Is my screw gun in the house? Where did I put it over there? Well, really shouldn't use a screw gun anyways, or an impact. I'll just use the, oh, it's right there. Do you catch that? Oh boy. So, yeah. Here we are. Okay, let's see if we can first drill a hole into that. Oh, God. Ah. Ah. Okay. Who's got money on this failing? Okay. Of course the jack's right in the fucking way. You fucker. Look at that. Look at that. Holy fuck. That's awesome. The only problem with me, oh, what a dummy I am. How the fuck did I lose 2 screws already? Oh, Jesus. You know, I'll find them as soon as I bend down again. But no one's hired me for my intelligence so far. Well, hey. All right. I don't like that thing. What is that? I'm gonna beat that with a hammer later, I think. Or should I beat it with a hammer now? Or should I put a screw in it? This thing's gonna be basically put together with fucking... Oh, that's why. So this thing's pushing this thing out. So let's put one more in just for safekeeping. There. There. Look at that. Holy shit. So I was watching some stuff on YouTube and noticed what guys say when they start their video, and kind of like fuck, I should probably check to see if this thing's even recording. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, like, a lot of guys have the same standard, whatever they say at the beginning of their videos, and I thought, you know, I don't want to be that guy that has the same saying every time. And you ever notice that? I don't want to be that guy, right? What the fuck happened there? Oh. Only hole in the car and I find it. Fucking dummy. There we go. So, what I might do is when I finally put it in for fit and finish, is I will put another set of clamps here, but I'll rib nut it, because I got a rib nut gun, and I'll rib nut it with some Allen bolts. I love that word, Allen bolts, Allen screws, whatever. Same thing here. Okay, let's grab some more of these things. I hope it's easy to tell which one is which. Yeah, okay. On the okay, so unfortunately we have to go all the way around. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Let's stretch out this line here. And I can't get through here. What the fuck? Okay. Ow. Yeah, so I've never made these AN fittings before. And of course, I know now that you have to literally run the line, put okay. Put the cable or put them together, and then to take the that's way different size. No, it's good. It's a big one. Oh fuck, that hurt. There. Okay, so back to my fucking muttering. Let's take it apart. So I got mocked from my buddy next door for buying the aluminum wrench set that is for these AN fittings, and of course, they're nice for not scarring up the fittings, but I only have one, so you end up scarring the fitting anyway. So okay, so let's take this off. Oh God. So a lot of the stuff I did at the beginning, I never recorded it because I didn't have enough balls to do it. I mean, I sit there and I watch YouTube all the time on how this guy builds this machine and how this guy builds that machine, and I watch Kyle religiously whenever he puts out a new video. I fucked this up. Oh yeah, right. What am I doing? So I need a straight here. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking the 90 off. Okay, so that is return. So here's all my 90 or my AN fittings on 6. So, yeah, so I didn't have enough balls to film it prior. Ow! And so I'm home alone today, and I thought, you know what? I'll do this. These are holders. So I went and bought all these holders here, and they hold just 2 6s or 2 8s, and of course I'm running a 6 and an 8, and you know, I'm an idiot. So that goes on this degree. This 22 degree one works. Where do we go on there? No, straight works. Okay, so I'll take a straight one. Take it apart. Okay. Let's get this in. I'm sure you guys are probably cringing that I'm using these, and I really don't give a shit. There. Only problem with having the car up so high is that, you know, I'm not a very tall guy, is that okay, so Oh, fuck me. This is right in the path of the fucking header, you dummy. So we're gonna run this. Right up here. Okay, and this one right up here. I'll probably end up taking these things out like 4 more times, kind of like the motor. Am I still recording? I am. Okay, I'm gonna stop and get something done and then start filming again. So, once I get these all secured in here again, I'm gonna have to come back and take them all apart, pull the cable out, put the proper ends on. And once I got the proper ends on, then I have to put it back in the car. Oh. Okay, that's good and relaxed there. Look at that. Fuck. Let me put one more set here. What I might do, okay, well, they're run now. So, I think let's put the second one here. Yep. Put the second one. Well, imagine if that fucking snaps off, who cares? I'll be dead. So somewhere we have to put a fuel filter here. So, I mean, if I ever have to change the fuel filter, it'll go up on the hoist anyways, which we always have. So, I'm gonna have to make that put another set right there, so it's not rubbing. Don't tell me I only get that many of this. Well, I'm going to go through these things like crazy. Okay. Well, let's go back and zip that one out. Fuck. So, yeah, where are we going to put this fuel filter? Yeah. I don't know where. Okay. Everything looks good here. Yeah, everything looks good here. What am I fucking running over? Okay. So, back to whatever I was talking about. No. I'm really surprised for the age of this car and where it came from. It's as good a shape as it is. Because the story behind this car is I bought it from a cop in Cold Lake. And he was stationed in Ottawa, and he bought it from an engine builder in in somewhere in the Lake of the Woods, which is in Ontario. Ontario's a pretty big fucking place. Anyway, so he bought it. Come on. Sucks about having one eye. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we'll find other places to tie that up. Okay, so now we've got our fuel line. I think we're gonna put the tank back in to see where it hits. So what we'll do, okay, so another thing we have to consider is relocating the battery to the back. So I got to run a cable from the front to the back. There is already a cable running from inside the car from the front to the back, because I got an amplifier on that side over there. Now, I'm going to be taking the interior out once we start doing the wiring. This means I can get rid of that power cable. I don't like it. So we're going to run a charge line from here down. So I have to loom it. I don't want to run powering on the same side. So let's take a break, charge some stuff up, and go from there. Maybe we'll put the tank back in again. Yep, sounds good to me.